Hello, Ahmed. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic and your leads even more in the area. And two is to compare your website to a top competitor website in the area, see if those techniques can match them and just increase your searchability on Google throughout all the areas that you serve. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, citations, and whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is content. On your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depend on the competition number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. And right now, you got a nicely laid out website. I wouldn't change much at all to it. It's just really about optimizing it even more and increasing your traffic and leads and your presence even more. So very nice laid out website, very strong website on the back end as well. But we'll just talk about some of the things you do on the back end that you can't see on the website that'll compete with some of the top competitors in the area. So speaking of Google and searchability, if I lived in Bellevue, Washington, I might type this in, plumber, Bellevue, Washington. Here's what comes up. One way to really be in the front of the faces of consumers is to invest in one of these Google ads right here, and you can optimize these and to beat some of these competitors right here and be right in the front of the faces of them. So that's a good strategy if you haven't done that already. Next is the map pack here, which you guys are right there. You're at top, that top competitor. So we don't count this ad really, but top competitor, good job. And then we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be on the top of the page as much as you can for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Angie's List and Yelp because consumers, they're going to go to a local business for a service, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So your top competitor in this area is Beacon Plumbing. You may have heard of them. But you're actually on the first page too. You're right there. You're the top three competitor. But again, it's really about outranking some of your top competitors in the area. And not only being the top in Bellevue, but anywhere you go in Washington in this area, in that Bellevue metro area. So to do that comparison, we have a tool here called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So right now you have very strong numbers in the back end. You have over 4,000 keywords, and that's a lot of keywords. I would just say, keep increasing your keywords over and over, month after month, and just get creative on what keywords you use and do a search of what has the highest volume. For instance, you want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck here, what's out there. So, but to compare that to a local competitor, the Beacon Plumbing, and here's their website right here. And here's their keywords. So they're using 5,000 keywords. So since you guys service the same area, you probably could use the same type of keywords, minus anything in their name. But whatever applies to you, for instance, plumbers in Bellevue, that's probably on your website already, but this is an example. You could put that on your website, whatever not on there, and you tag it, you optimize it, and that's how you not only match your competitors over time, but you start outranking your competitors. Next is backlinks. So a backlink is anything where a website is linking to your website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google used that to build trust by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keeping in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have strong, relevant backlinks to your website. If you have websites linking to you that outside your industry, just doesn't give you that trust power with Google. You have very good numbers here, so the DR is your trust over time. So I could just tell you guys been around a while. And that's a good number over time. And this is your immediate strength. So you do got some numbers there. I could tell you got some good backlinks, and you have over 2,000 backlinks with 280 reference domains. Good job there. But just compare that to a competitor that's getting a lot of traffic, not only in Bellevue, but all in that area. They have over 7,000 backlinks and 623 reference domains. Over time, just something you really can't compete with because the website's probably been around longer. But, this is what you could compete with immediate strength. So yeah, if you want to compete with them, just increase your keywords, increase your backlinks, make sure they're relevant. And over time, not overnight, but month after month, you start adding to your numbers and they look more like this to get this traffic. Just compared to the traffic you're getting there. But again, strong website. This is, again, about beating some top competitors and increasing your business even more. So you guys are doing an awesome job. Finally, there's citation. So citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important, as you know, because this could generate lots of revenue. And you guys are on the top here, so you want to stay at the top. You don't want to let these other competitors outrank you. You want to stay on this first page. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for services. People don't click this button for more services. So definitely stay at the top there. And to do that, you just keep increasing your Citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and BBB, and hundreds of others you probably heard of. And also, it's great to have a strong social media presence here too. So the idea is that the more Google finds you on the internet, the more they trust you, and the more you outrank them, which you guys are doing. Good job. So for your website, once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they even come together more and you increase them, you really start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what might be worth it to you. You'll be in the eyes of consumers here already in the map pack, but also up here organically with everything that you do, not just plumbing, but all services you do and all the areas that you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So if you do find yourself wanting to scale more, please feel free to reach out. I could do some research. We could talk about goals and we could see what's feasible. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.